What if success doesn't feel good? Not because it's wrong, but because it's unfamiliar. Think about that. Not whether you want success, but whether you can actually sit with it. Because wanting something and being able to hold it are not the same. Most people never notice that gap. There's a pattern you start to see. People say they want more money, more growth, more freedom. But when life begins to move in that direction, something shifts. They hesitate, they delay, they second-guess decisions they once felt ready for. From the outside, it looks like inconsistency, but internally, it's discomfort. Success introduces a kind of pressure most people aren't prepared for. Not pressure from others, but from within. It changes how you see yourself. It changes how others respond to you. And slowly, it removes the identity you've been used to. For a long time, you've lived within a certain range, a certain level of income, a certain level of expectation. And within that range, you feel stable. But when success expands that range, stability is disrupted. You're no longer operating in something familiar. There's more visibility, more responsibility, more expectation. And your mind doesn't always see that as growth. It sees risk. Because success is not just external, it's internal. It requires you to become someone different. And that creates friction. Quiet friction. The kind you don't immediately recognize. You tell yourself you're being cautious, or that the timing isn't right. But underneath, you're trying to stay aligned with a version of yourself that feels safe. There's also the issue of visibility. As you grow, people notice, they observe, they form opinions. Even if nothing is said, you feel it. That awareness of being seen. And for many people, that feels uncomfortable. Because anonymity is safe. Visibility is not. Ask yourself something honestly. If your income doubled tomorrow, would everything feel better? Or would certain relationships shift? Would expectations change? These thoughts may not be obvious, but they exist. And if those changes feel unstable, your mind creates resistance. This is where people misunderstand themselves. They think they lack discipline or clarity, but often they're managing discomfort. They're caught between growth and familiarity. And familiarity usually wins because it feels safe. Your identity is built over time, through repetition, through environment, through what feels normal. So when success pushes you beyond that baseline, it doesn't feel natural. It feels off, even if it's good. So what happens? You return to what feels familiar. You delay decisions. You avoid stepping fully into new levels, not because you lack ambition, but because your identity hasn't caught up. Success can feel heavier than struggle. Struggle is predictable. You know how to exist within it. But success introduces the unknown. It asks you to operate at a level you haven't emotionally practiced, and that creates tension. Over time, this becomes invisible. You believe your position is logical, but beneath that logic is comfort, familiarity, emotional alignment, and these shape your results more than you think. So ask yourself something difficult. If success didn't change how people see you, if it didn't raise expectations, if it didn't require you to evolve, would it still feel uncomfortable? Or would it feel natural? Because this isn't about forcing growth. It's about recognizing that discomfort is not always a warning. Sometimes it's expansion, a sign that you're moving beyond what once felt normal. In the end, success doesn't just change your life, it changes you. And if that change feels unstable, you will quietly resist it through hesitation, through delay, through small decisions that keep you close to comfort. So the real question is not whether success is possible, it's whether you are willing to become the version of yourself who can live with it. Because success is not just about achieving more, it's about tolerating more. More visibility, more responsibility, more uncertainty, and a version of yourself that may feel unfamiliar at first. And if that unfamiliarity feels uncomfortable, it doesn't mean you're not ready. It may simply mean you're closer than you think.